Alright, let's continue the adventure. Alright. We were here because we were talking to people in the bar. This lady specifically.
Welcome back. I'd ask you to join me in a glass of wine, but it seems my bottle is empty yet again.
No matter, I suppose I was getting somewhat tipsy in any case. So what can I do for you, Gertrude? Who are you again? That's strange, I don't normally consider myself all that forgettable. My name is Lillian Cambridge, an archaeologist and expert on antiquities and artifacts. I'm here to help Aaron Gend and his agents in their search for the words of power. I'm amazed you don't remember me, Gertrude. I certainly remember you. Send a quick message. Alright, that's what I'm here to answer. To answer your questions about the words of power and the creator race that constructed them. Hey, Wichan. And to sample the local wines, of course. Where can I find the words of power? If it were as simple as drawing you a map, Gertrude, I'd have told Aaron Gend everything I know. You have to remember that the words are thousands and thousands of years old. I know. It's been about a week, right? The creator race that fashioned the words predated even the first elven kingdoms. Everything I know about them is theory and conjecture upon a foundation of myth and legend. Surely you must know something. I can tell you that there were several words of power created, but they have been scattered throughout the north and lost for countless millennia. All that remain are rumors of where they might have disappeared. Some believe the words were taken by the dragons who dwell in the mountains to the west. Others claim clues to their locations may be found in the long-deserted ruins far to the south of Fort Ilkard, or hidden in the forests to the north. The truth is, they could be anywhere, though I believe I have learned the location of one of the words after many years of research and study. A week is a long time. I've been working hard. Where can I find this word? Before I tell you the location of the word of power, I need you to perform a task. Something very precious was stolen from me recently, a snow globe I had acquired on behalf of a very wealthy benefactor. If you want me to tell you that I know about the location of the word of power, you'll have to recover that snow globe for me. Oh, jeez. Where's the snow globe? I was en route to deliver the snow globe to my buyer when it was stolen from me by an unscrupulous, albeit rather charming wizard named Nax. From what he told me, Nax was in these parts doing some research of his own. It seems he found a magical entrance to the deserted laboratory of a long-dead wizard somewhere in the Coldwood to the north. You need to relax. I'll bet Nax is exploring that laboratory right now in my snow globe at his side. And with my snow globe. But if you go after him, you'll need this teleportation scroll. Nax told me it was the only way to pass through the magical portal leading to the dungeon. How did you manage to get this teleportation scroll, and why did Nax tell you all of this? I'm a capable and attractive woman, and I'm not above using my charms to further my archaeological investigations. Nax offered to buy me a few drinks. We got to talking about our respective research. One thing led to another. Well, afterwards, when Nax fell asleep, I borrowed the scroll and slipped off to have copies made before returning to the scroll to his pack. I planned to do a little investigating of this dungeon on my own later on. But while I was out making copies, Nax took my snow globe. I didn't notice until he was long gone. I guess it's my own fault for leaving him asleep in my room. I don't carry a grudge against Nax for what he did. I just want the snow globe back. Deliver it to me, and I'll tell you the location of one of the words of power. I'll be back when I get that snow globe for you, Lillian. I'll be looking forward to it, and I hope you have better luck than the others. So far, no one who's gone into the Coldwood after Nax has come back. Oh. That's scary. Markel the Great.
Oh, nice to see you.
Hey, Islis. Alright, we'd already talked to Averick.
Some say the struggle against their evil is the mandate of heaven.
Alright. Yeah, we already talked to this guy. Doesn't actually want to make love to us. Alright. Hey. Hey, this is just hay, obviously, for the horses. Hay is for horses. Commoner Dylan and Alekos. This is Lodar. Alright, what's going on with this trial? One of them Uthgard killed Griff, stabbed him right in the gut. I saw the whole thing, so now I gotta testify. Nurk over at the temple is setting the whole thing up. Oh, we'd already talked to this guy about this.
Well met.
Well met. Nurk at the temple. That's who we gotta talk to about that.
Tis a pleasure to speak with you.
These guys don't talk. See if there's anything in the rooms upstairs. My fist is live in your face, Static.
Okay, okay.
There's nothing in that room.
Okay, okay.
Ba-dum-down. Ba-dum-down. My fist will rerun into your face. Ayo. Can you still do reruns on Twitch? Oh, no, you can still do
Okay, okay.
I think you can. I think I've seen those. Ability and a light hammer. Can I use light hammers? No. Yeah, I was about to say, as soon as I said that, I was like, no, wait a minute. I've seen Hugo doing reruns. Did you unlock it?
Okay, okay.
Come on, Tommy.
It's done.
This guy's sleeping. Sounds like growling. That guy's snoring.
Okay, it's done. Okay, okay.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Okay, okay.
Cure critical wounds. We'll definitely use that. I don't need to take those books. The teleport scroll.
Okay, okay.
Gar's Legacy with Guard Barbarians. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Pedestal and a couple of chests. Some darts, some spirits. Doesn't seem to be anything you can do with this object at the moment. Oh. And we have to come back. Bolts of piercing. Before we head out of town, let's stop by the temple, see about this trial. Drinking house, temple. Many starred cloaks. Isn't that the Neverwinter Guard? Here's Nurik. Sergol. Oh, greetings, Gertrude. It's me, Nurik. Remember? I was serving in Tyr's Church in Port Last until Aaron Genn asked me to come over and oversee this temple here at Bearuna's Well. Alright, good to see you again, buddy. I'm surprised you remember me, Gertrude, but with everything on your mind. The Luskan cult, Arabeth's betrayal, why, that's enough to make someone forget their own name. To be honest, I almost didn't recognize you, the great hero of Neverwinter. I'm struggling with a problem that's had me a little out of sorts lately. Alright, how can I help? I don't know, this is a very delicate matter. Recently, an Uthgard tribesman named Rolgan killed one of the Lord's Alliance soldiers. He claims it was self-defense, and I have given him sanctuary here to save him from the vengeance of the soldier's friends. But Rolgan cannot stay in the temple forever. I'm trying to arrange a fair trial for the young man, but his Uthgard friends are unfamiliar with our justice system, and none of the Lord's Alliance mercenaries wants to defend him during the trial. Well, maybe I could do that. Your offer is a generous one, and as Tyr's priest, I will ensure that you are properly compensated according to the defense you present. After careful consideration, I have selected the jury. There will be 2 who represent the interests of the Uthgard, 2 who represent the mercenaries, and my own acolyte Edgar. I felt this was the only way to be fair. If you agree to undertake this case, I can give you the details, or is there something else you need? Sure, I'll do it. Take this notebook. It contains information on the jurors and witnesses, as well as all the details of the case and the trial itself. As an officer of Tyr, you must keep this notebook to record the progress of the case. I can summarize the notebook for you. First, the jurors. A mercenary named Avaric, a ranger named Dalcia, a soldier named Jevon, an Uthgard wise woman named Paula, and of course, my own acolyte Edgar. Feel free to speak with any of the jurors before the trial. It is common practice to do so in these matters. The ranger and Paula can be found in the Uthgard camp. The others are here in the buildings housing the Lord's Alliance members. And what about the witnesses? The prosecutor has advised me that he will be calling 2 mercenaries who witnessed the event, Zed and Lodar. He will also question Vanda, the wife of the accused. I suggest you speak to these people before the trial to gather what evidence you can. And of course, there's the Uthgard himself, Rolgan. He doesn't have to testify, but if you call him up to defend his actions, then the prosecutor will also be able to question him. He is here in the back of the temple, if you wish to speak with him. Oh wow, I'm going to investigate the whole thing. I'll begin right away. Rolgan is counting on you to bring forth the truth at his trial. Once you have all the evidence, come speak to me and we can begin the proceedings. There's something else I can do? Let's double check your supplies. Oops, the Sun Soul +3. What, can use stone skin boots? Saving throws universal.
Getting a bit too spooky for you, huh? Scaring the bejesus out of you, huh?
Let's identify this. Darts of accuracy, wow. Robes of the Shining Hand. Geez, more monk armor. Robes of the Dark Moon. Like Dark Moon monks. No, not necessarily. This is the live fisting stream. Ring of Power, excuse me. Regeneration +1. Regeneration. Regeneration +1. Actually, should I buy that? Hey, 44. Ring of Elemental Resistance. Ring resistance +2. This ring is 192,000 gold. So is this... It's freedom, regeneration, and all the damage resistance? My god. I feel like I should buy that. Amulet of the Master. Okay. Greater Amulet of Health. Immunity to disease, level drain, and poison. Oh, that seems like a great amulet as well. Although I lose my periaptive wisdom. I think I'm gonna take the plunge on this ring. Here.
You don't have the gold?
Now I'm wondering if I should lose my +2 wisdom for the greater amulet of health. Natane Chesh was one of the first priestesses of Kelemvor in the Moonshae Islands, and became known as the Defender of the Dead when she helped stop a necromancer from raising an army of undead. As a gift for her heroic deeds, Kelemvor gave her this amulet along with the secrets of making copies for other clerics dedicated to the destruction of powerful undead creatures. Many a thief has since found these items to be invaluable in their line of work as well. Ooh. Regeneration works. But the immunity to disease, poison, and level drain would be amazing, I feel like. 44, the one about getting in a fight outside the hamburger store. Outside the In-N-Out. I'm about halfway through it, actually. Let me see. Knight's regeneration stack. It says regeneration stacks with itself, even in cases when stacking usually does not occur.
Well, look who's here.
Huh.
Wouldn't be without it.
Wouldn't be without it. I don't quite have the new starting time nailed down, Terry, but I should be doing streams around this time. At least for this new block of shifts until about May. I'll know my new shift in May. I think I should buy this. I'm gonna do it. Greater Amulet of Health. Come to Papa. I don't think so. I don't think I have auto hosts turned off. I'll double check that for you. Is that a specific setting? Because I don't have any restrictions on my notifications. The alert should come up for everything. Let's see. Oh, you know what? You're right.
Luck be with you.
There you go. Auto host's back on. Oh yeah, maybe. But thank you for the host, Ezelis. Alright, let's get to this Investigation. Greetings, Sergio.
Hello to you.
Hello to you. Greetings, Gertrude. Aaron Gend has instructed me to provide whatever assistance I can to you in your mission to recover the words of power. However, my magic is not of a healing nature. My skills are tied to teleportation portal in this temple. Oh, this is the Stoner Recall guy.
Welcome.
Thank you, Terry. Alright, well, let's talk to the neutral guy first.
No canto.
He's open. Oh yeah, Rolgan's in here. I sure do need all that jewelry. You see this fancy lady? She needs to be just, drenched in ice. Alright. Actually, let's talk to this guy first. He's the one accused. Let's see what you have to say.
Here because Neurek sent you. You are here because of the trial.
Yep, I'm gonna defend you. Tell me what happened. Griff invited me to play a game of chance. Not wanting to spurn this gesture of friendship, I accepted his invitation and the drinks he readily offered me. For some reason, by the way, this little character portrait makes me think of, I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but the ninja guy from Mass Effect 3. That's what he looks like. I began to feel strange. My mind was clouded by more than just ale. I gambled foolishly and lost several personal heirlooms of great religious significance to my tribe. Kai Lang. Yeah, probably. I gambled foolishly, lost several personal heirlooms, great religious significance. Well, you should never wager something you cannot afford to lose, but I'm not going to make fun of him right now. I returned to my tribe in shame. Vonda, my wife, told me to go back and speak to Griff, to humble myself and beg him to return our religious heirlooms in exchange for the promise of much gold later on. But Griff attacked me before I could speak my offer. I killed him to save my own life. There was no other choice. I fled to this temple, barely escaping a mob of soldiers seeking my blood to avenge Griff. Nurek gave me sanctuary, but only if I vowed to submit to a trial to determine my fate. Hey, anything else? We Uthgard are very different than you. Our ways and customs may seem strange. They call us savages and pagans and drunks and thieves. This is how the Lord's Alliance sees us, and that is why I am called a murderer for defending myself. We of the Black Lion tribe are a noble people. I am no heathen savage, no vile killer. I pray to Uthgar that you can see this and help me. Alright, I'll do my best. Go if you wish. I must stay here, though. My heart aches to return to my tribe. When the trial is over, Uthgar willing, I will be allowed to return to my home. Okay.
Well met.
Alright, I'm here about Rolgan's trial, Edgar. Of course. Nurek has done me a great honor by selecting me for the jury in this case. I am looking forward to performing my duties in the administration of Cheer's justice. I can immediately go to bribing. How much would it cost to get you to bring back an innocent verdict? Alright, how do you feel about this case? Even though I disapprove of Uthgart's worship of a pagan god, I am not going to prejudge him. The real culprit in this crime is the demon alcohol. Of course, the alcohol does not excuse the Uthgart's behavior. Anyone who lets themselves get drunk must bear the consequences of his actions. This is why I so strongly disapprove of consuming alcoholic beverages. But I am keeping an open mind. I wish you well in this case, my lady. May the justice of Tyr be served. Alright, that guy hates the booze. Is there anyone else in here? Let's go find the other folks in this trial. Right now, I'm going to stream for about 2, maybe 3 hours. Once again, I haven't 100% ironed out my times yet. I'm still adjusting my sleep and everything. Is this the tavern again?
I don't care about that.
Tis a pleasure to speak with you.
Alright, Averick and Lodar are part of the jury.
Well met.
Alright, I know about the trial. I'm defending Rolgan. Funny, you don't look like a lawyer. But that ain't my business, I guess. You want to ask some questions? Go ahead. Tell me what happened. Griff and that Uthgard were playing cards, gambling. Griff won a lot of money, so much that the Uthgard had to give him some of his jewelry to cover the debt. Real fancy looking stuff. Later that night, Griff went outside. I heard him shout, and I rushed out to see him and that Uthgard smashing swords. Guess the Uthgard was better at it than Griff. I can't say I have to testify, or I can't believe I have to testify about this. I've never been to a trial before. So you never saw who started the fight? No, they was already fighting when I got there. I never thought it would end up with Griff dead and me having to go to that Uthgard's trial. Right, anything else? That's all I know. I don't even understand why they need me to go to the trial. I wish I didn't have to. Jeez. Get over it, guy. You have to go. Alright, if you need anything else, I'll be right here until the trial's over. They've got me off active duty, so I plan on spending my time here in the drinking house.
I greet you.
Alright, this guy who keeps hitting on us, I'm here to talk about Rolgan's trial. Oh, that prissy priest. Nurek must have sent you. Can't figure out why that sawed-off runt wants me on the jury. Guess he figured I'd be impartial since I hate all races, colors, and creeds equally. Very enlightened attitude you have there. What can I say? You get down into the filthy gutters and everyone's crap stinks the same. Alright, well, what are your feelings about the case? Griff was a rotten bastard and the Uthgard did us all a favor by offing him. But if we let him go, we might have drunken savages running around through the streets, sacrificing us to their goat gods, you know? Sounds like you figure he's already guilty. The only good thing about that Uthgard is his wife. I can't wait to see her up testifying at the trial. She's one fine piece of meat. Hooey! I wouldn't mind having her pork chops on my plate at dinner tonight. Good lord! Alright. How about, you're a disgusting vile man. So what are you gonna do about it? You try anything and every Lord's Alliance soldier in this camp will be all over you. So take your prissy complaints about my attitude, stick 'em where the sun don't shine, and leave me alone. Alright.
Hello there.
So now there's 2 people at the Uthgard camp we have to go see. Endar Heart Food. Got a deer down here.
You are a good person to defend Rolgan. I, Under Hardfoot, greet you with honor.
Okay. Let's see. Aaron Gend mentioned the Elk Tribe had allied against us. What can you tell me about them? I know little of the Elk Tribe. Their territories to the south near the fort you call Ilkard. Once they were an ally of the Lord's Alliance, but now they slaughter the settlers and farmers of your kind. The Elk Tribe have turned their back on the Uthgard ways. Something has destroyed their honor, and they have allied themselves with the evil of Luskan. More than this, I cannot tell you. Alright, well, tell me about your people. The ignorant among the Lord's Alliance call us savages and barbarians, yet the honor of our ancestors shields us against their empty words. We are born of the Black Lion. We are of the Uthgard. Our tribe is strong and proud. We are noble warriors and great hunters, following the herds to feed and clothe our tribe. We are the Black Lion tribe, and we are one with the land. Right, well, why be joined up with the Lord's Alliance? Bearuna's well is a holy place to the Uthgard. Here the honor and power of our people lie buried. We camp here to draw upon the strength of our ancestors as we stand against a foe of great evil. The Luskan forces march across our land, slaughtering all in their path. We stand with the Lord's Alliance against the evil of our common foe, though often we Uthgard must wonder if we can trust our new allies. Well, I sense there's tension between your people and them. There has always been tension between the Uthgard and the Lord's Alliance. Our cultures are very different. It is inevitable. There will be some clash when our peoples are forced to work side by side. But now the tension has reached a dangerous level. Rolgan, one of the Black Lion tribe, is accused of slaying a soldier of the Lord's Alliance. He is charged with murder. Right. Tell me about Rolgan. There's little I can tell you, save that he is falsely accused of murder. Rolgan's wife could tell you more of this. Her name is Vanda. Since Rolgan was seized, she has spent all her time wandering on the sacred grounds of this plateau, praying for her husband. But I sense there's another reason you wanted to speak with me. No, that's all I need. Feel free to explore the camp. I'm going to talk to Paula and then Vanda.
Greetings.
That's my twin. Alright, I'm representing Rolgan. The life of one of my people is in your hands. I will aid you as best I can, though there is little I can do. The ways of justice among the Lord's Alliance are unknown to me. Well, what do you think about the case? I am very disappointed in Rolgan. Our tribe constantly struggles against the stereotype of the drunken savage, yet Rolgan allowed himself to fall under the influence of alcohol. This is the result. Well, sounds like you already think he's guilty. That remains to be seen. Rolgan is a symbol of our people. I pray he is not guilty of what they claim, but my duty in this trial is clear. Nurik has explained the vow I have taken as a juror. If the evidence shows Rolgan let alcohol cloud his mind so that he killed that man without reason, I must return a verdict of guilty. This trial is not the way of our tribe, but I must follow Nurik's rules in this matter. We Uthgard cannot risk the wrath of the Lord's Alliance by defying the High Priest of Tyr. I pray Rolgan is not a sacrifice for the good of the entire tribe, but if it must be, it must be. Alright, can I ask you some questions? Unfortunately, the Council of Elders is reserved for those of the Black Lion tribe. My wisdom is only in the Uthgard way of life, and you are not Uthgard. I know nothing of your kind. I cannot give you guidance. Depart with the blessing of the Black Lion tribe. This alone I can give you. Okay. Now, Vanda.
Yes? What?
I am sorry, were you speaking to me? Forgive my distraction. I am worried about my husband's upcoming trial. Well, I'm representing him. Representing my husband, I am sorry, but the ways of your justice system are unfamiliar to we people of the Black Lion tribe. Are you friend or foe? Friend. Can I ask you some questions? That priest Nurik said I would have to answer the questions put to me with complete honesty. It was as if he expected me to lie. He knows nothing about the honor of our tribe. Ask away, I have nothing to hide. Alright, well, tell me about that fateful night. My husband returned home late. He had been drinking, but there was something else. He seemed different, as if more than alcohol were at work in his mind. When he told me he had gambled away the heirlooms of our family, the precious stones sanctified by the priests of Uthgar, I knew something was very wrong. He was not in his right mind, or he would never have wagered these sacred stones on a game of chance. Gambling and alcohol are a dangerous combination. I know my husband, and he is no irresponsible drunkard. Something happened to him, something more sinister than mere alcohol. Of course, I have no proof, but I know it's true all the same. I sent him to ask this man Griff to return the heirlooms. We offered to pay him gold in exchange. It would have been far more than he ever could sell the heirlooms for. Their religious significance to the Black Lion tribe far exceeds their material worth. But the soldier attacked my husband, and Rolgan was forced to kill Griff to preserve his own life. He fled to the temple seeking sanctuary, A mob of Griff's enraged friends close on his heels. Anything else? Please help my husband. They are portraying him as a drunken pagan savage. This is how they view all of the Uthgard. We are a noble people, but if Rolgan is convicted, the hurtful stereotype will only get stronger. I wish I could be of more help, but all I can do is pray Uthgard grants you wisdom in this matter. Huh. Is Dalcia involved in this trial? I think she is. Right, I'm representing Rolgan. Ah yes, Nirik mentioned he was seeking someone to defend Rolgan in this trial. I truly appreciate the situation you've gotten yourself into. The Uthgard are a noble people, but their culture and beliefs seem strange to the Lord's Alliance. Often the Uthgard are victims of prejudice and hatred simply because of who they are. Okay. Sounds like you think Rolgan is innocent. I will wait until the trial before I make that decision, of course. I only wanted you to be aware that the fact that Rolgan is an Uthgard might have something to do with him being on trial. Alright, I'll be going now. You're welcome to explore the camp. Is there any evidence I can gather in his favor? I wonder where the fight was at. It was outside the tavern. Bolt of lightning. Very, very frightening.
I greet you.
3 squares a day and steady wages. Being a soldier ain't so bad, unless I get killed, of course. Okay. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life for this monstrosity. Tome of Boots. Sickle +2. Tarry his life. Oh, this fashion's gargoyle boots. I don't know where else I would go for evidence, but I kind of believe that he was drugged. Where are where this guy's homies at? It's Mercenary Enclave. Maybe I can go into the tavern. Not the tavern, the Many Stars. Many Starred Cloak Enclave, that's it. Doombringers, Time of Troubles. Oh. Eltura Sarptil.
Greetings. Normally, I don't deal with those who have no experience in the arcane arts, but Erin Gend has asked me to make my inventory available to everyone, if it will help the war effort.
Okay.
I still don't think I want to give you access to my lab in the back. That's reserved for those who have some experience in magic. But I will open my inventory to you, though most of the items are more suited to mages and their ilk.
I think so, Terry. Why? Alright, why is there a branch of the Many-Starred Cloak Guild out here? Do not let the stereotype of the solitary wizard in the tower color your perception of all who employ magic in their livelihood. Neverwinter is in trouble, and the guild offered to help in any way possible. You should just tell me when you purchase any game so that I know I can get it for free a few days later. We'll spin your bad luck into good luck for me. Alright, well, she says Aaron again requested our presence. We can aid the war effort and search through the guild or mysterious words of power. Guild is glad to offer its resources. Alright. So this is magic supplies. Reader belt of guiding light. Guided by the light. Sure, I'll have to keep it in mind. Nymph cloak +3, necromancer's robes. Well, I was given no hints or indication where else I can search for this, for evidence in this trial. Let's just go back and see what we see.
Hail to ye!
I've completed my investigations and I'm ready to begin Rolgan's trial. Are you quite certain, my lady? Once the trial begins, it cannot be ended prematurely or Rolgan's life will be forfeit. Your money or your life. Alright, let's begin. Excellent. I know all parties involved are anxious to settle this matter. I will send word to the prosecutor and everyone else involved. The rules of these proceedings are simple. The jurors will listen to the evidence and testimony, and as the trial progresses, they will use the swords and torches I have given them to indicate either guilt or innocence. Whenever a juror feels the accused is guilty, they will hold forth the sword in their right hand to symbolize the swift strike of justice. If they feel the accused is innocent, they will hold up the torch to symbolize the burning light of truth, shining down on this trial. Sword for guilty, torch for... Man, we should do this in real life. Can you imagine everyone in the jury box given a sword and a torch just to hold the whole trial? That's weird. Alright. As the jurors' views are swayed, so shall the implement they hold forth change. A juror who is still undecided will hold forth neither sword nor torch. 3 jurors must be convinced of the accused innocence for Rolgan to go free. What we have now begun cannot end until justice is served. If the trial is interrupted or broken off before its proper completion, the accused shall be found guilty, regardless of the status of the jurors. Is this clear? What the heck? Guilty until proven innocent over here. Three or more must be holding a torch, and if I end the conversation early, Rolgan suffers. Now that we are all here, the trial can begin. Remember, if you quit the trial before its rightful end, Rolgan's life is forfeit. Don't press escape, yeah.
My name is Egland of the Swift Sword. I am the special prosecutor in the investigation of the death of the Lord's Alliance mercenary known as Griff.
It looks like me.
And I would like to remind the jury that I have never lost a case. Never!
You about to lose one today, son. Bum, bum, bum. The witnesses have been sworn in, and may the light of Tyr's justice shine down on this trial and expose any lies in their testimony. To begin my case, I would like to question Lodar, an eyewitness to the events. Why are you telling me this, Terry? I'm here, Your Honor. I'm not the judge, Lodar, just the prosecutor. You don't have to be so formal. Just call me sir. Please, tell us what happened in your own words. Well, sir, it was night and Griff was outside the barracks. All of a sudden, we heard this shout. And we run out, and Griff and that Uthgard are there going at each other with weapons drawn. Before we could step in, that savage stabs Griff right in the gut and runs off. We ran to get the cleric, but by then we were too late. Griff was gone, that savage killed him. That's all I require from this witness. Were it up to me, we could end this trial right now and declare Rolgan guilty. But custom dictates I allow the defense to question the witness if they wish. Ew, there's a video? So it wasn't ha-ha funny, it was just a funny life thing. Did you see... See who actually started the fight. No, they were already going at it by the time we got there, so maybe Griff started the fight and Rolgan was just defending himself. Yeah, I guess. Could be Griff started it. I don't know, I wasn't there. Was the Uthgard in his right mind, or did he seem intoxicated to you? He was pretty drunk. So drunk he didn't know what he was doing? I guess so, maybe. I don't know if that's a good excuse, though. I have no more questions for this witness. If defense counsel has finished trying to obscure the truth, I will call Zed, my next witness. Zed, tell the court what you witnessed on that night. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Right, sir. Well, it's like Lodar said. Griff was outside, we heard him shout, we run out, and Uthgard sticks his blade in Griff's belly. Then that savage runs off to the temple for sanctuary like some kind of coward. He's dead. Well spoken, Zed. He ran off like a murderous coward. Obviously, he's guilty. They always run when they're guilty. This case might be my easiest win yet. Your witness, Gertrude. Zed's dead. You never actually witnessed the start of the fight, did you? No, I didn't see who started it. So, yeah, it could have been Griff, if that's what you're getting at. And don't you think Rolgan's judgment was impaired by all the alcohol he had consumed? Sure, he was drunk, but that don't mean you get to kill people. You have to know how to hold your drinks, right? Know your limits. Right, no further questions. If the defense is finished with their blathering, the prosecution has only one witness left. I call on Vonda, the wife of the accused. She's like, I am here, ask your questions. That's how she sounded. She sounded like my Valkyrie. I sense some hostility on your part, young lady. Please remember, I'm only doing my job. It's not my fault your husband had to go on a killing spree.
Like milking a cow. It's all in the rhythm.
Igland, I have given you a lot of leeway in this case, but you are coming very close to crossing the line of what is acceptable. Sorry, Your Honor, but this woman is looking at me like she wants to kill me.
Break yourselves upon
The guild of...
My body.
must run in her family. Neither my husband nor I would ever commit vile murder. We Uthgard are an honorable people. Yes, you Uthgard take honor very seriously. Wasn't Rolgan ashamed at having gambled away everything he owned? Didn't he want to do anything to wipe away that shame? Yes, but he wouldn't have killed that man. Oh, they're whipping out their swords over there. So you say, but we know how strong Uthgard honor is, and Rolgan is a proud warrior. Surely a jury as intelligent and attractive as this one must realize that his pride would have driven Rolgan to kill Griff in a desperate attempt to salvage his wounded honor. Defense may cross-examine now. I have no further questions for this witness, since she all but admitted her husband is a rampaging serial killer. My God. Igland, don't push me. Sorry, Judge, won't say another word while the Honorable Lady Gertrude tries to defend these crimes. Objection. Alright. Tell me why you sent your husband to see Griff. I told Rolgan to go speak with Griff, to beg him to return the heirlooms he had taken from us, to appeal to Griff's sense of decency. My husband is no killer. He only went back because I sent him there to talk with Griff. Tell me about the significance of the heirlooms your husband has gambled away. These are more than just heirlooms. They are artifacts of great religious significance to the Black Lion tribe. Their value is greater than mere money. Why, they mean more than life itself to the worshippers of Uthgar. More than life itself. So what was Griff, a human sacrifice to Uthgar in one of your savage pagan rituals? Igland, such comments are not appropriate. The Uthgard beliefs may differ from our own, but they are not on trial here. Please, Gertrude, continue with your questions. Alright, do you think your husband is on trial here simply because he is an Uthgard? You people hate the Uthgard. For generations of the Lord's Alliance has persecuted us because we were different. You are nothing but a bunch of racists. Oh, shoot. This court does not take kindly to your accusations, young lady. Your husband is here because a man is dead. Don't forget, it was this Temple of Tyr that gave Rolgan sanctuary. Gertrude, in the future, you might want to advise your client against calling the jurors racist during the trial. It doesn't go over well. Please continue with the questions. Oh, shoot. I should have saved the other question for last. Alright, no more questions. If it pleases the court, the prosecution rests its case. Can't we just start the execution now? No? Okay. Defense may call their witnesses if they wish, though I hardly see the point. Oh, shoot. Let's give Rolgan a try. Yes, my lady, what do you wish to know? I don't know if I want to ask him, but the only reason being here is because he's an Uthgard. Tell us what happened that night. My wife convinced me to go speak with Griff to beg him to return the heirlooms to me. But when I approached Griff, he attacked as soon as he saw me. I had no choice but to defend myself. What was your state of mind that night, Rolgan? What were you thinking clearly? No. My mind was hazy with the fog from the many cups I had consumed. It was as if I was in a dream. Nothing seemed real. I hardly even realized what was happening until it was too late and Griff was dead. Alright, we got 2 torches out. Insight. The jury may think this is merely an excuse to justify what you have done, Rolgan. That is not my intent. I know I must be responsible for my own actions, my lady. But that night I was not thinking rationally. When Griff attacked, my instincts took over and I defended myself. I am no murderer, but I hope the court can understand that. We have one undecided. Do I risk asking the Uthgard question? I should have asked that first. Let's try it. I believe the Lord's Alliance must appease their own soldiers. If an innocent Uthgard must be sacrificed for that end, they would not hesitate to do so. Oh, it worked! We got the 3rd torch! This trial is about my culture and beliefs, not about my actions. I have no further questions. Since the defense called the accused to the stand, I claim my right to cross-examine this killer. I will keep this brief, much like poor Griff's life. Rolgan, you are an Uthgard warrior. I am a true Uthgard warrior of the Black Lion tribe. I have earned the honor and respect of all my people. And you earned this honor and respect on the battlefield with the edge of your blade. What would happen to your precious honor if people found you had gambled away everything you owned? Oh, I knew this questioning was coming. I would be shamed by my actions. I am shamed by my actions. But you thought if Griff were to die, you could recover those heirlooms before anyone found out. Too bad his friends caught you in the act, killer. Wait, never mind. Don't answer. I withdraw the question. I wouldn't want to prejudice the jury. Fuck. I shall move on to my closing arguments. This will be short since the Uthgard is so obviously guilty. Rolgan owed Griff money. 2 witnesses saw Rolgan kill Griff. What could be more simple? We have heard how much the Uthgard valued the heirlooms Rolgan gambled away. A proud Uthgard warrior would do anything to get those religious artifacts back, even kill the man who had taken them. The defense has raised the issue of Rolgan's Uthgard heritage, trying to claim this trial as a racist sham, but this is simply an argument to obscure true facts. Being an Uthgard does not give you a license to commit murder. I shouldn't have pushed the Uthgard stuff so hard. Yeah, I would. Would I have to play the other ones first? Do your duty, members of the jury. Find Rolgan guilty of murder, and let justice be done. Such is the will of Tyr. If it pleases the court, the prosecution rests. Ooh, that's cool. I'll definitely get that. Alright, I need to make my closing arguments really stick. The prosecution witnesses never saw who started the fight, so we must accept Rolgan's claim of self-defense as truth. Hardly a convincing argument. The inherent racism of the courts has been mentioned often at this trial, but that is not the real issue. Insight? No, then why do you keep bringing it up? Forget about accusations of racism. Grift attacked Rolgan. Rolgan defended himself. That is the only issue here. Or so you would have us all believe. Dude, shut up, dude. Like, I'm giving my closing arguments. I don't think you're allowed to counter my closing arguments. Is it really, Terry? You give it that high of praise? I don't like the drunk argument. The heirlooms Griff had taken were valuable religious artifacts of great value to the Black Lion tribe. That gave Rolgan the motive for the killing, but it hardly justifies murder. Ugh. I have 2 torches. They have 2 swords. I don't know if the game wants me to just go through all the options, or am I really convincing these people one way or the other? Do I take the bird in the hand right now with my 2 torches and hope the third guy goes my way? I've convinced him a couple times. I don't like the racism argument, and I don't like the drunk argument. So I think I'm just going to rest my case on that. Then as Tyr's representative overseeing this trial, I proclaim judgment in this case. By the light of Tyr's truth, may justice be done. I do not see... Oh, shit! I do not see 3 torches in the... Man, it's 2 on 2. What do you mean? I do not see 3 torches in the jury. Guilty as charged. Rolgan will be taken away for immediate execution. The rest of you are dismissed. The court thanks you for your time. Yes, in this corner, still undefeated, the greatest prosecutor of all time. Me! Man... I didn't realize he would just automatically be found guilty because I didn't have 3.
Well, I say that you have strayed from your own too long.
I thought it was a hung jury. That's high praise, Terry. I should pick it up. England, your work here is done. I suggest...
You say you cannot follow a sword?
I suggest you leave before I write you up for your loutish behavior during these proceedings. You are a disgrace to the hallowed halls of this temple. Gertrude, to come and speak to me when you wish to receive your reward. Man, I don't like this. Can I try again?
Hail to ye!
The church is grateful you answered your call. However, you failed in your defense of Rolgan. His life is forfeit, and his head now sits upon a stake at the temple door. Nice, for sure. Thank you. Justice of Tyr is indeed swift. I am afraid this will increase tension between the Lord's Alliance and the Uthgard. Though this is not your fault, here's your nominal fee for your services. Okay. Let me see the other outcome. If I kept pushing the racism aspect, although I didn't feel like that was a good. I didn't feel like that was a good way to go. Let me go through this. Doo-doo. What about the income? Okay, so now, because he's drunk, see, that lady puts her thing away. Don't let your racist prejudices. She brings it back out. Either way, I didn't get the third guy. I wonder if it's a matter of... I guess it's a matter of how I order my questions, but even then, even pushing the racist argument, I got the same outcome, so... There must have been evidence I didn't find or something along those lines, but
Hail
that's
to ye!
the unfortunate. Maybe if I had higher charisma, maybe if I could convince somebody one way or the other. But fortunately, that's that. Poor Rolgan dies and tensions increase. Alright, and I got another 100 gold because I persuaded him I did a lot of work here. I suppose it can be difficult serving Tyr's cause, particularly in the light of these recent events concerning Fenthic and now Erebeth. Very well, Gertrude, have another 100 gold. Any more than that, I would have to give you funds marked for the temple's poor box. Tell you what, you hand over those funds and I won't start packing off your fingers. Jeez. Alright, I'm going now. Edgar, what's the deal, buddy? Welcome, Gertrude. I hope you are not feeling any guilt in failing to gain an acquittal for the Uthgard warrior. His blood is not on your hands. I guess I also could have influenced the trial outside. You did your duty in this matter and presented the evidence to the court so justice might be served. Sometimes it is difficult for people to accept that Tyr's justice is harsh. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I did a good job. What kind of dumb justice system is this that when the vote is 2-2, they just assume guilty and execute him? Five people, 2 say execute, 2 say don't execute, and the third guy has no opinion one way or the other, so they just go to execute. I mean, what is that? Let's see what's out here in the world. Let me go get into some fights. So let's rest up. Beer, beer, beer. Let's buff everything up and then push into the forest. That's Texas for you, yeah. What's this place called? Beoruna's Wall? The Texas of the northern Faerun? Mark skin, and then we'll shift. Shifter, humanoid. Let's be our lizard folk whipmaster. We gonna be whipping it out here. Jeez. The corpse. Go whip some of these elk tribe members. Damn. Arrow-filled corpse. We got another bag of holding. Bullets of smiting. Smite me, almighty smiter! Oh yeah, 24 rounds. Bullets of smiting. All these grizzly bears. My new best friend. Animal empathy success.
At my command, attack!
Where are you going, Greta?
Follow where I lead.
Yeah, follow where I lead. Oh, we should probably go attack those archers. Shooting arrows at poor Greta.
At my command, attack!
How do you resist a knockdown? Oh, bro.
I love this part!
Healer's kits. Oh, there's another corpse down this way. Where does this sign lead? Oh, to Fort Elkhart. This is a big area. Ruzon Vond. Gonmir, wake up. Gani, get up, please.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Go on, leave us. Gonmir's dead and the rest of us will follow him shortly. Leave me be. You need any help? I'm alright. When I get back to the well, Nurek will heal me. Gonmir, he's not so lucky. What are you doing here? Gonmir and I were wounded again during the fighting at the fort. They send us back to the well and Nurek heals us. Then we come back and fight some more. I guess this is his last trip for Gonmir. He's dead. One of those barbarians got him with an arrow. I thought he'd make it, but... The fort? Yeah, Fort Elkhart. It's just down the road. I'd stay clear of it, though, if you're not a fighting woman. Alright, goodbye. Whatever, I'm not waiting around here to die. I'm getting back to the wall. Just gonna go ahead and loot old Gonmir. There are knights outside the fort. Have you ever seen a black knight?
I greet you.
Identify yourself or we shall attack. I'm Gertrude Barrington. I've been sent by Aaron again on behalf of the Lord's Alliance.
I suggest running.
About time they sent us some help. I don't know how much longer we can hold out against this siege. You better go see Commander Damas. Go to the building in the northeast corner of the fort.
Hi there.
Settler, Eckel.
Greetings to you.
Greetings.
I may be just a simple gnome, but Commander Damas doesn't have the right to treat me like this. What a pompous, self-absorbed jerk. Wow, you really don't like Damas. Can you blame me? I finally get enough money to retire and buy a nice little homestead in the country, and then bam! I get conscripted into his army. Now he won't even let me return home. I've got to get buyers lined up for my crops. If I don't sort it out soon, I'm going to lose a fortune. And it will all be because of that jerk Damas. Oh, you want me to try to speak to Damas on your behalf? No point in that. He doesn't listen to anyone smarter than he is, which means he doesn't listen to anybody. Well, you wouldn't know anything about some ancient artifacts? Ooh, excuse me. Known as the Words of Power, would ya? Oh yeah, they're always telling us run-of-the-mill soldiers about things like that. Get serious. Commander Damas doesn't tell us anything. You can ask him about those words if you want, but I don't know if he'd be any help. He's nothing but a pompous, self-absorbed jerk. Alright, well, I'm going. I'd join you if I could, but until this war with Luskan is all over, all the conscripts have to stay here and defend Fort Ilkard. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. Oh. Is this the Commander's Lodge? I think it is. Command Ardamus.
Hey, this is the commander's quarters. I don't want you enlisted men traipsing through... Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were one of my soldiers.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, please forgive my outburst. I would not have it said that Commander Damas is a man without class. How may I be of service to you?
Got some questions, bud. I suppose I could spare you some time. Though between the catapults bombarding us and the endless complaints of my recruits, I already have got enough headaches. Alright, maybe I could do something about those catapults. Tell you what, you go out and disable all the 6 catapults attacking the fort, and I'll make sure you get a healthy reward from the Fort Ilkard treasury. Now, if there's nothing else, why are your soldiers complaining so much? Or 2069. They are soft and weak. They whine about missing their families and cry about going back to their farms and homesteads. Don't they realize this is war? What a bunch of babies. They miss their families. Fort Ilkard has to be defended if we are to win this war, and it would help if my soldiers wouldn't question my every command. Alright. You know why the Elk tribe has allied itself with Luskan. Who knows how the minds of those animals works? They probably just saw a chance to kill and pillage and jumped at it. Maybe you can negotiate a truce. Or a truce. How can you even ask that? The Uthgard are ruthless killers who prey on the weak and defenseless. They must be exterminated like the disease they are. Alright, well, I'll go try to get those catapults down. You have a skeleton in a cage in your lodge? It's weird. Go ahead and take your gold. Alright, one sec. Alright, 6 catapults. Use tools. I'm gonna unlock this one, bud. There you go. Okay. Just trying to kill the chaplain. There's been nothing in that crate.
You shall be a I love this
My bear died. Bum, 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 bum. Barely made it, yeah.
This ends here.
Critical hit. Why are you attacking the chaplain? This woman is obviously a cleric. Well, why are we attacking her? Oh, Tommy, what are you doing? I just told you to follow me, and you literally just assassinated this cleric. I don't get it.
Okay, dokie.
Crossbowmen are even shooting at you, you murderous little halfling.
Follow where I lead.
Okay, dokie.
Impaled corpse.
Follow where I lead.
Tommy's out there dying somewhere. I don't even know where he is. Resisted the disarm. These attacks of opportunity are good. I'm just whipping both these guys. Yes, I do, Terry. I absolutely do. And it's hard to tell on camera, but there's a bunch of red hair in my beard, like right here. And the lady who cuts my hair said, yeah, all that's gonna turn gray first. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I will. In fact, that's where I got some gray hairs, like right here on the side. Not be harmed while the commander's still alive. Did I just kill the commander? Yeah, there it is. You do, huh? Well. Who do we blame? We blame the Irishman going around the world? Your genes are from all over. Oh, look at this guy. Sub-Chief Arness. Got a big old scythe. Bum, bum, bum. Look at that. Every time I take damage, I just get regenerated. Health comes right back. Disarm resisted. I like to imagine, Ezlis, that you've counted each and every one, and those are 1,000% accurate figures. Oh shit, the sub chief is coming over. Oh! They kill this catapult commander. They disarm him. Ah, damn. Oh my god. I have to fight like 3 catapult commanders, right? No. But I saved right before this. Just try to take care of these 2 commanders, and hopefully the sub chief is not around here. Terry the werewolf. The Terwolf.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
Oh, there's the sub chief. Please don't make it down here. Terry Wolfini. And then as leg hair. I don't know. It doesn't fit. The first one, like on the NES? Oh, it's not the same thing? Bum, bum, bum.
You shall fall here today.
No, I haven't played any of the Metal Gear Solid games. I'll stay as the shift or the see if I shift into the Drow Warrior, if that helps.
Die at my hand!
Okay, Terry, for sure. And Ezlis, I'm right there with you, man. My good old Games Galaxy does not update. Even after multiple reinstalls, it like gets stuck all the time. And like games go missing and I have to reinstall them. It's really weird. I know Terry's diehard about the good old Galaxy, but it has not been a easy to use client for me. Ooh, critical. There's the commander. Look at T-Money back.
It was so strange.
Mm-hmm. You guys, I have to tell you, I got a brand new mattress just delivered today, and I am super excited to go to sleep on it. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, it's up to 400 gold now to go back. This Tommy's getting the Ultra Vision. Oh well. I might have paid too much money for this too, so those sub dollars better be rolling in. But I am very excited. My old mattress is about 10 years old, maybe more. So this will be a refreshing upgrade.
Refreshing.
And I'm sorry, Islis. I'm glad I have mine to work. I just haven't messed with it since I'm in the middle of Neverwinter Nights, but your problems sound exactly like issues I've had. Oh, this hides my UI.
This battle will be your last.
I'm able to reach the target. How do we get up there? There we go. Oh, the sneak attacks really came in. Bum, 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 bum. Our Ness's head. Sorry, Sub-Chief. Bump-a-low. Ah. The homesteads. Ooh, you're finally almost to 7 in map? That's very exciting. I am the king. Da-ba-da. Which one's left? Which campaign? It's not Tunnels and Dragons or whatever it is. Tunnels and Troglodytes? The Dungeon and Inferno one? I don't know. Oh, it's the locked one. How do I get down there? Nothing from this side, it looks like. Whoa, there has to be some way to get over there. That big old guy. Well, actually, let's first go back to the barracks. This regeneration is really working out between combat. Main barracks. Oh, I remember that one.
Hello.
Oh, they're all attacking the combat dummy. Right, Commander.
Hello.
Hello. Catapults have been destroyed. That is excellent news. Of course, I must assume that you are the one responsible for this. Therefore, you shall be the one to receive your reward. Here, 500 gold pieces for your act of wanton destruction. Wanton destruction. Fine payday, wouldn't you agree? Alright, do I deserve a little more? Failure. Nope. We don't always get what we deserve in life, now do we? If you desire even more gold, I have another job you might be interested in. The Uthgard siege is still a problem, even without their catapults lobbing death from above. You could bring me the head of Arness, the Uthgard sub-chief in charge of the siege. I stick his melon on a pole outside the gates, and the Uthgard will think twice before attacking Fort Ilkard again. Of course, I would see you are justly rewarded for bringing me such a prize. Yep, here you go, I already have him. Excellent, I will have this placed on a pole outside Fort Ilkard's gates at once. I have to admit, I didn't like your looks when I first saw you, but maybe I was wrong. After all, you've earned your 500 gold pieces. Alright, I think it's worth a little more. Failure. Greed disgusts me unless it is my own. If you want more from my coffers, you'll have to earn it. Luckily, I know just how you can do that. The best way to break the Luskan Elk tribe alliance is to kill off the Uthgard chief, Zokan Thunderer. Without Zokan to guide them, the Elk tribe will fall apart. And that will be the end of the alliance. Oh, the alliance. The Uthgard chief is holed up in an old fort just west of here. Damn coward hasn't come out in weeks. Bring me his head and I'll give you a fine reward. Alright. Oh, I guess west of here. Probably through the homesteads. Is there anything extra this way? I'm tired to use this effectively with all these orcs, goblins. Am I stunned?
Break yourselves upon.
Oh, I'm not. Okay. RIP to this ambush party or whatever it is. Is this the fort? This is just some caves. Just a cave entrance. Let's see what's in it.
Okay, dokie.
What you got, Tommy?
It's done.
Burned for a bunch of fire damage? Let's rest real quick, actually. It's been so long since I exerted myself. There we go. Make it so Tommy doesn't die again. This is an orc lair of some kind. There are the elements. Orc scout. Doing a terrible scouting job. Almost level 9 shifter. Orc champions in here.
Okay, dokie.
At my command, attack!
Here comes Halfling Death!
Wasn't quick enough on that darkness spell.
Here comes Halfling Death! Here comes Halfling Death!
That'll help with the shaman. Doodle doodle doo doo. Oh, there's a ogre in here. Guess the darkness was a good cast.
At my command, attack!
Okay, dokie. It's done.
106 gold.
Okay, dokie.
Ba-da-dum-bum. Oh, just killed my bear. Let's eat these traps for breakfast, though. I think I can summon the bear right back.
Okay, dokie.
No, I certainly have not.
It's done.
Oh, it's done.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Well, hot damn. That's offensive.
Here comes halfling.
Or fire archer. Well, hot dog.
Here comes halfling death. Here comes. Woohoo!
Gazud.
Okay, dokie.
Gazud. Gazuntite.
It's done.
Wow, my bear just got one shot over there. Jeez. Gazud wasn't screwing around. I think he doesn't mind me just looting his area here. Use tools plus 10. Wow, he wrecked Tommy. He's gonna wreck me, jeez. Barely get a hit off. Oh, I hit the knockdown. Just need, I think, 2 more hits. Stop, Gazud, surrender, you too strong. Which, I don't know about that. Spare me, mighty elven warrior. Gazud grovels at your feet and begs for his worthless life. Give me one reason I should spare you. Gazud give you gold, and Gazud tell you where Vath be hiding. Then Gazud go away and never come back. Where's Vath hiding? Vath make his camp in the cold wood northeast of Gazud hideout. You let Gazud go now? What if I just kill you after all? You trick Gazud, elven fool. Gazud kill you. Hit the knockdown. Can't let an orc this powerful go. 600 experience points, my god. Let's see. Ooh. Mm-hmm. And then all right. Unkiss. Who's Unkiss?
Well met.
I'm Uncas, a shaman of the Uthgard Elk tribe. Thank you for saving me. I have many curative powers that are at your disposal. Are you in need of healing? Well, what are you doing here? My people, the tribe of the Elk, were afflicted with the terrible plague that swept Neverwinter. My chief Zokan Thunderer sent me to try and find a cure. But I was captured by Gazud and his band of orc raiders. This was many weeks ago. I've not seen the light of day since. Is there some way I can repay you for rescuing me? Why would Gazud capture you when the Elk tribe and Luskan are allies? The Elk tribe is no ally of Luskan. At least it was not so when I left, but I have been gone a long time. But Zokan would never join with the evil of Luskan unless maybe Luskan offered a cure for the plague that ravishes my people. Perhaps in desperation, Zokan joined them to save the tribe. Well, maybe I could find a way to cure the Elk tribe of the plague. Speak to Zokan. If he has formed an alliance with Luskan, however, and the Elk warriors will attack you on sight. Take this feather token. When the guard at the Elk tribe fort sees it on your person, he will know you come under a banner of peace. He will let you in to talk to Zokan, and you can avoid needless bloodshed. I, Uncas of the Uthgard Elk tribe, owe you my life. Is there anything else I can do to repay you for saving me? Well, I don't need anything. You're free to go. I'll regenerate on my own. I shall return to my tribe, the people of the Elk. Thank you once again for saving me. Right. Did I loot this chest? I think I did. Must have. Ow. Fire hurt. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Should have healed. I hate when that happens. That nostalgic sort of like depressed feeling. Why are you not attacking? I think we got it. Do they look like the Diablo ones? Or is that different? Did it, jeez. It rivals some current games. Really? Warcraft 3 cinematics?
You shall feel my wrath!
Wow. Hmm. I picked up a potion. Okay, I did.
You shall feel my wrath!
Mm-hmm. Able to reach target. Come through the door. Open that up. Watch that after the stream. Oh shoot. Feather of Peace. Brick on a stick. I guess I should go get Tommy.
It was so...
Do 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 do. Well, heck, what is this game? Isn't this game 2002? Let's see. Neverwinter Nights. Yeah, this is June 2002, so pretty close. Right on. I'll check it out after the stream. Shifter. Draw warrior. Oh, I'm sure I do. I mean, if you had me, I probably couldn't recite you the lore or the storyline or what comes out of it, but playing World of Warcraft, I think they explore all of those topics, right? There's that one dungeon where you follow Illidan, or not Illidan, around Arthas around as he poisons all the grain. There's a million quests that talk about what he did, and then obviously I played a whole bunch of Wrath of the Lich King. Man, I cannot afford Tommy sucking so bad. 400 gold every time to go back and get him. Oh, I died. Kill the Berserker. Alright, we could watch it together. Bum, 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 bum. This guy have that's doing all that cold damage? Or ice spear. Oh, I didn't even get the heal off. Is this supposed to be a boss fight? What is this? Well, what happened, Terry? Where are all the cinematics at now?
I love this part!
That's coming out of the CG budget. Man, what is going on with this fight? Why is this orc champion so strong? Maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. Also, running over this trap at the beginning is not helping. Fight this champion in here. Nice. Me and Tommy putting this guy down. Guy's the strongest of the bunch. Concealment's really helping. finally. Didn't even drop anything. Break your bones. Phew.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, bear.
Okay, dokie.
Oh shit.
Here comes halfling death!
Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nice, kill all these things. Mm-hmm. It's a regular bolt. Feed our companion back to full, and I think that's these orc caves taken care of. We went all the way around. Should be good. And I think right here I'm gonna go ahead and call it. A little short today, but I think I'm good right there. Let's see, back up. And before we go, you're always a little short. Let's watch this Frozen Throne cinematic. Let's take a look here. I can react to it in real time. All right, Terry, this better be good. If it's not good, I'm blaming you. All right, 2003.
Betrayer. In truth,
Remember,
it was I who was betrayed. Still I am hunted. Still I am hated.
my body.
Now my blind eyes see what others cannot. That sometimes the hand of fate must be forced.
No, we're not. This is really 2003, huh? I've never seen these creatures before. What could those be? Wow, I can't believe that idiot on the right messed up like that.
Now go forth. Unleash the tides of doom upon all those who would oppose us.
That's pretty cool. Look, we can watch Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos story. Hey, you're not wrong, Terry. That looked really, really good for 2003. No lie. All right. Well, guys, thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Thank you, Eslis and Terry, for the hosts today. I will do my best to be back here tomorrow and watch the one with Arthas returning to Lordaeron. I'm gonna search for it right now. Arthas, but send me if you guys have it. Turns to Lordaeron. Lord Aaron. Arthas returns human finale cinematic. Is that what that is? Oh, sorry. Did you mean Anduin returns to Lordaeron? Do you want me to do that?
No one messes with my girls.
Remember. Let's see. Yes, he did, Ubo-chan. Beautiful rose petal. Oh, you're dirtying it up, my friend. Killed so many Horde players in this throne room.
My son, I knew you'd be the
no longer need to sacrifice for your people. You no longer need to bear the weight of your crown. I've taken care of everything.
It's pretty clear at that point, my guy.
This kingdom shall fall, and from the ashes shall arise a new order that will shake the very foundations of the world.
I should probably play that game, huh? Whew. Well, that was pretty cool. What's the point now? Let's spoiled it. It's about the journey, not the destination. Well, I don't know the context, and I'll probably forget on the way there. But in any case, guys, I'll do my best to be back tomorrow with another stream. Until then, take care, and have a good one, everybody.
Live long and prosper.
Pleasant dreams.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! So long, Bowser!